Hey y'all, welcome back to We Seek Summits. We had a little delay with car breakdowns and sickness and all that I'm sure y'all are going through as well. So we will continue to pray for you to get through this. And we are going to continue with our little ancient oil mini-series and get through Hyssop this week and then Common Myrtle and then try and get back to finish our regular A2 Ylang Ylang. But Dominic's going to roll his eyes at me, but I just want to take a moment for that human connection and say, let's continue to support one another well through this, and we hope that the information that we provide is beneficial to you to continue to support and find natural healing options. So, okay, on to doTERRA's Hyssop, which is available in the Ancient Oil Collection, and you will notice that it's a little bitty 2.5 milliliter bottle here, so it's very small, but powerful, potent, and kind of amazing. It's very awakening. So tell us a little bit about Hyssop.
So Hyssop is actually from the mint family, and we've probably said that a lot. And the reason for that is, when they classify a lot of these botanicals, it's due to kind of the appearance and the structure of the plant, more so than its aromatic properties, its flavor properties, or anything else. So within a family, you can have wide diversity. And again, we refer to that a lot of times as chemotype. Even within a specific species like Hyssop, there can be wide chemotype. And so in general, mint grows worldwide in many different environments. It's adaptable to many different soils, these different plants within the mint family. All it really means is it has a square stem and pairs of leaves that grow at right angles to each other. So if you go out and look at these different herbs that traditionally you think of mint or hyssop or oregano
marjoram, melissa.
Yeah, all these things, you'll notice they all have that same thing in commonality. Now, what was kind of cool about hyssop, one, you may think King David, right, talked about hyssop in the Bible. It's actually not that hyssop.
I know, y'all. I had a dream kind of dash today. It refers to it many times as the cleansing rituals in the Bible. You would dip it in the blood and cleanse the doorpost. King David, in Psalm 51 said, "Cleanse me with hyssop and I will be clean." This is not that hyssop.
That hyssop was likely marjoram. But again, it's the same.
Or Syrian oregano.
Or Syrian oregano. So still mint, still same family, still very similar properties. It's just what chemotype is it expressing? Now, with this hyssop, I had some other information. I went and looked, and it was like, here's all the stuff that's in it. And then I listened to doTERRA's description of why this oil is amazing, and it's like, wait a second, there's totally different compounds in here. Again, it goes back to chemotype,
And a lot of that has to do with sourcing.
It does. So we're talking about the hyssop that is grown and cultivated in Egypt, is where this one comes from. And oddly enough, it has high oxide content, namely 1,8-cineol. What else is similar to that? Eucalyptus. So, but if you go look at other literature around hyssop, it's going to tell you and this does have these constituents, but it's monoterpene chemistry, sesquiterpene chemistry, and ketone chemistry. So we hear that and we're like, okay, great. It's going to be very cleansing. We know we have this oxide and this ketone chemistry. Those are cleansing compounds. We have monoterpenes, which are very restorative to the cells. We have sesquiterpene chemistry, which is very reparative to the cells. So you can think of that as like, do I have processes that are off that need to be on? Do I have things that are maybe going a little haywire that need to be corrected? These compounds interact with our bodily systems to do those things. And so that's what you're going to get with this oil. So very much what jumps to my mind is respiratory support. The chemistry is going to lend itself very well to respiratory support, just like eucalyptus.
Yeah, but
so there you go.
I was going to say, like eucalyptus, it's not quite as pungent in your face. I mean, it's definitely strong. It's a very fresh aroma. A little bit sweeter, slightly, like a little bit more minty sweeter. And not quite as what do you call it in the nose when you kind of get the woo
like
in the nose?
Astringent.
Yeah, astringent. So because it's such a small bottle, if you have this, I don't think you need to go crazy trying to add it to stuff. You could make like a wood polish with arbor vitae and lemon. You could do a little dab of hyssop kind of here on your perfume spots to help with, like Dominic mentioned, all the proper cell regulation and stuff.
And I'll give you a really simple one. If you want something that is supportive of your respiratory system, is cleansing, and very reparative to your bodily systems. Put this in the diffuser with cedar wood.
Oh, there
That's
you go.
it. Cedar wood and
A
hyssop.
little bit of hyssop. Yeah. With some safety note recommendations, you'll see it does have the cap, the childproof cap on there, because I think of the high 1/8 enol content in there, but there's a little issue on toxicity. And tell us quickly about that.
Yeah, so this again goes back to the chemotype. So hyssop from other parts of the world are going to have a ketone in there called pyrocamphone. That has been shown to have some toxicity to our bodies. Again, doTERRA sources a hyssop without with pinocamphone in it, and they of course prove that through GCMS and the characterization of the oil, which is all public information by the lot number.
Yeah.
So there you go. So you kind of have to. I guess it's just a testament to how doTERRA, really wants these oils to be used safely in your home, and so they've gone the extra mile to source a chemotype of hyssop that doesn't contain the compounds that have some amount of toxicity within our body. So again, just use it in safe amounts, diffuse it, and also women who are thinking of becoming pregnant probably want to avoid hyssop as well.
It encourages healthy menstrual flow, so that's a good thing normally, but yes, avoid if.
Yeah, so I think you can use this one with confidence for sure.
And we didn't really mention, obviously this is the Ancient Oils collection, and this hyssop we mentioned, I think we mentioned, is sourced from Egypt, and it's just really rich in the history of the world. Was used a lot all over in Roman times and a lot of ancient times for cleansing to the skin, cleansing to the scalp and things that can be found there, definitely cleansing to the respiratory system, but not cleansing like in the biblical cleansing. That was I'm really just kind of dashed by that.
No, it's marjoram and use that oil.
Yeah, on just a fun little note, that's actually it's a in the marjoram family. It's Syrian oregano. It could also be called, and they have really thick, kind of furry leaves that hold liquid. So when they would dip it in like the blood and brush, and it's not this hyssop. This hyssop is a kind of scrubby dark green bush with pretty purple flowers. Anyway. And just the oil is extracted by steam distillation, pretty typical, so we didn't focus on that. But there you go. So let us know how you're using this. Hopefully you're enjoying this Ancient Oils, a little bit of different oils that you have available through this collection. And then we're going to conclude with the Common Myrtle.
Common Myrtle next.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.